Okay.
Welcome back to week number 3, and it is back to workout number 1. I'm in my backyard today. Get to hang out back here, nice and warm. Then make sure. Today you're gonna need a weight. If you have bands, those work too. We can use those for our chest presses. So that's pretty much one thing you're gonna need a band for. Chest presses, you can use dumbbells, you can use your kettlebells for that as well, or you can just do push-ups for that. But that won't be till our next block of exercises. But for now, we will be getting into just a little bit of a warm-up. So let's just start up nice and tall, standing up. Let's think about bringing our fingertips towards the ground, putting them into the floor. And all we're gonna do is a little chin tuck, and then roll the head back. Look down, and look back. Tuck that chin, look down, then look back up. Still thinking about pulling those shoulder blades into the ground or into your back pockets. That's why I keep saying pull your fingertips to the floor. You'll feel those lats fire, and the traps don't go up towards your ears. So look down, look back up. Do that a couple more times. Down, last time back up. Now we're gonna tuck that chin again. We'll look right, tuck it, look left. Just try to keep that chin tucked. Look right, look left, and keep rooting your fingertips towards that floor. Slow warm up today. Nice, beautiful day out here in Portland. I think it's supposed to reach up to 100. That's the rumor, at least. See if it actually happens. Let's do one more. Right. Finish on that left side. Good. Shake it out. All right, let's root those fingertips down one more time. We're going to do the little neck circles. We're going to go right to left. And then we'll go back around left to right. Right to left. Left to right. And we'll do that a few more times. We'll get 5 of these in total. There's 3. There's 4. The last one here. Finish on this side. And 5. Shake them out. All right. Now we're going to do those nice little beautiful lat reaches. You have your preferences of what you like. I'm going up and over. Reaching with that bottom hand, reaching with that top hand in opposite directions. Trying to find that nice lateral stretch on this side. Stand tall, breath out. Reach. Breath in, stand tall. Breath out, bend and reach. Always moving on that breath. Breath in as we stand up. Breath out as we reach over. In. Breath out. We'll go one more time to each side. All right, standing up nice and tall. Shaking it out, getting loose. Let's roll those shoulders over. Bring that back arm up and around, almost doing a shoulder shrug. Reach with those other fingertips. You can bend even at the trunk to get those shoulders to roll over a bit more. Same idea with that breath. As I come to the standing position, I'm breathing in. As I roll those shoulders over and reach, I'm going to breathe out. Breath in, stand tall. Breath out, rotate. Breath in, breath out. I go one more time to each side. Last time over here. Good. Shake those out. All right. Let's get into those nice little pelvic circles. So we're actually going to work on just poking the hip about 45 degrees backwards. You might feel a nice stretch over here on the outside of your butt. We're going to push the hips back, find it in the back of the hamstrings, out to that backside, all the way out to the front, and then reverse it the way we came around. We're going to go 5 each way. Just checking in, see what's tight, see what needs some extra love. And again, during this whole warm-up, you can go faster than me, you can go slower than me. Choose your pace. Let's go one more time around. All right. Good. So let's go to our down dogs. We'll do that down dog step up, dropping those elbows in. I'm going to throw a bonus in there for you guys just because we're live. All right. Or if you're watching this video. So we'll do our down dog. Go to your fist if you want to go to your fists. Keep your wrist straight. You're going to shoot those hips back. Step forward that right foot. So if that right knee is by my shoulder, I'm going to drop that left hip in towards the floor for that hip flexor stretch. Bring it back up in that neutral position. Drop the elbow in. Get that hammy stretch. And open that chest up for that thoracic spine rotation. Put that hand back down. Step back. Enjoy that down dog for that little back stretch in the back of the legs. Step up with that opposite foot. Drop the right hip in. Get that hip flexor stretch. Bring it back up. Drop the elbow in. Hammy stretch. Rotate up. Thoracic spine rotation. Bring it back down. Step back. Down dog. Step up. Drop that left hip in towards the floor. Bring it back to neutral. Drop that elbow in. Open that chest up. Put that hand down, step back. Down dog. Step up on the way up. Drop the right hip in. Bring it back up. Left elbow in. Open that chest. Good. Hand back down. Step back in the down dog. Step up. Drop the left hip in again. Pull it back up. Drop your elbow in. Open that chest up. Hand goes back down to the ground. Down dog. Step up, left side. Hip comes in. Hip flexor stretch. Bring it back. Left elbow comes in for that hammy stretch. Open up that chest. Set that hand back in. We're going to go one more time around the horn. Step up with that right foot. Left hip comes in. Pull it back up. Elbow comes to the floor. Open that chest up. Hand comes back. Step back. Down dog. Step up. Hip to the floor. Pull it back up. Elbow in. Hammy stretch. Last thoracic spine. Rotation. Hand back. Step back. That nice little down dog. I'm going to walk my hands towards my toes and stand it nice and tall. All right. Nice work, you guys. Let's work on that balance. Let's get that nice ankle rotation. Make big circles with that toe. We'll go 5 one way. We'll switch it, go 5 the other way. And big circle with those toes. Good, and let's switch it out. You got 5 one way. And then switch it, go 5 the other way. Big circles you can do with that big toe. And set that back down. You're gonna roll right into that Tai Chi twist. So work on pivoting through the feet. Letting those hips roll around. Let those arms be like ropes. And you guys chime in every once in a while. Let me know you're still there. Because sometimes
you should always be careful what you wish for with this.
I don't mind. I don't mind. I actually like the interaction. I appreciate it. So chime in.
Happy belated Father's Day.
Yeah, sometimes the Wi-Fi here isn't so hot, so I just want to check in, make sure I'm not just talking to myself. I'm allowed to do that when I'm by myself. Talk to myself. All right. We're gonna get into the next part now. So the first block of exercise, it's still kind of like a warm-up to keep us moving, keeping us agile, and just, you know, keep working on the flexibility and the mobility of it all. So it's not going to require any weights except your body weight. Okay, so there's 4 exercises. First one's going to be a squat. So a squat down, find your squat position, hands go on top of the feet. You can push out against those elbows against your knees to get a nice little stretch in that groin. Hands will come up nice and high, standing up nice and tall. From the side view, it's going to look like this. Squat, push those elbows out against the knees, keep that nice long spine. Hands come up nice and high, stand up nice and tall. That'll be your first one. The next one's going to be those kick throughs. So we'll go to that bear crawl position. So all 4s, hands under the shoulders, knees where that belly button drops, knees come up. We'll kick, we'll sit, we'll drive through both those heels, reach up towards the sky, pull it back in to that beast position. We'll kick, sit, drive through both our heels, reach up in the sky, sit back, and then pull it all back in. Now, if you're too strong or if you're feeling it, you don't have to do the sit part. You can just kick and reach, kick and reach. Next part will be a down dog with a push-up. So we know down dogs, what they look like. Plank position, down dog, get up, get a nice stretch in the back of the legs and the calves. Come back to that push-up position. Slowly lower yourself, push yourself back up. You guys know all the variations of push-ups that you're on. Make that happen for yourself. If you want to put a stack of books there, keep working that, go for it. Last part we're going to do is a Superman, laying on your bellies, arms out long, makes it challenging. Pulling it closer into the body makes it a lot easier, okay? Chest will come up, and we'll just do like a little pulse for some. So those will go for 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off between each one. You'll do 2 rounds of those. And we're going to get going right away in 5, 4, 3, 2. Get your squat stance, squat it down nice and low. Hands on the feet. Push out against those knees. Hands up, stand up tall for 1. Come down. Push. Get a nice groin stretch there. Get that nice tall spine. Stand up tall. 2. Squat, push, nice groin stretch. If you like that groin stretch, stay there a little bit longer, okay? You'll probably get about 6, maybe 7 of these in. Oh, it's not really for a lot of strength work as it is for mobility for yourself. So let's finish on this last one here. And we'll come back down to that ground for that kick through, okay? So we're gonna go to that beast kick through. Let's get down to all 4s. 3, 2, knees up off the floor. We'll kick. For some of us, we'll sit, drive through those heels, reach up to the ceiling or the sky. Pour yourself back in, kick, sit, drive yourself up, pull it all back in. Here we go. Kick, sit, taking your time, working on little rotation movements while the shoulder has to be stable on that bottom arm. Kick, reach, pull it all back in. Kick, reach. Now as we're reaching, make sure we're keeping those heels on the floor and we're pushing through those heels to make the glutes fire. I'm going to finish on this side. Side I did not start with, and I'll take a rest. So we're not going to go far from there. We're going to down dog and push up. In 3, 2, 1. Hold this one as long as you feel like it. You don't have to get a ton of push-ups in. We'll get that work done later. Some good chest work today with the push-ups or the band presses. So take your time through this. And just getting those joints lubricated, right? Getting a nice stretch in the back of those legs. This part's slow, doesn't have to go fast. Let's get one more in there. And let's rest on the floor. Okay. Now we're going to that Superman position. Get a hang out there. The more I'm down here, the more I know it's time to mow my lawn. 3, 2, 1. Let's bring everything up and then tap the ground. Let's up and hold and tap the ground. Up and hold and tap the ground. Try to be nice and long through that spine. Up and down. Up. Squeeze the glutes. Back down. Up and down. And up and hold. And down. Up, hold. Up and hold. A few more. Up and hold. Up and hold. We got one more in there. Up and hold. And rest. All right. Work your way back up to your feet. We're going to go in 5 seconds. Squat position. Here we go. Squat it down. Push out against those knees. Bring those hands up nice and high to the sky. Squat it. Push. Up. Stand. Push those elbows out against the knees. Hands up. See if you can get down a little bit lower in that squat position for yourself. Hopefully the joints are feeling good by now. Good, and one more in there. Get a nice little stretch. 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's not go too far. We got those nice kick throughs. Big breath in, big breath out. 3, 2, hands going to the shoulders, knees up, kick, reach. Now, if you don't have to tap your bottom down, that's okay. Just reach. If you need to tap it down, that's okay too. Reach, really push to the heels. Get those glutes to fire. Keep your heels on the floor. Some people like to pull this heel up off the ground. We're really trying to push you there so the glutes fire. Little hip extension. Get a good squeeze up at the top. Make sure it fires. Pull it back in. Get a lot of rotation for that core. Good, last one. And rest. We're going to down dog and that push up. 3, 2, 1. Let's get that nice stretch. Pull yourselves back in that push up position. Slowly lower yourself right back up. Good stretch. Pull yourself back in. Let's go 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Laying on those bellies, relax for a bit. 5 seconds. You're laying your belly. We got those beautiful little Supermans. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's go up, hold it, and down. Up and hold, and down. Up and hold, down. Up and hold. That's down. Up and hold. Down. Up and hold. Let's say that last 10 seconds, we're gonna hold up for the last 10 seconds for some of us. If you're a beast and your low back loves this stuff, you can hold up. Ready? Here we go. Hold it. 10 seconds. It's gonna go by quick. 3, 2, rest. All right. Woo-wee. Grab water, grab your coffee, grab your drink of choice. You got quarter get-ups coming up soon. So keep working on those Turkish get-ups so we always have it down. And so what we're gonna work on is just that punch and crunch. So we're gonna go 30 seconds per side, okay? Everything else is gonna last a minute. So we'll go Turkish get-ups, alternating cleans, reverse lunges, chest press with your bands. So if you have bands, you can set it up. So we got chest presses. If you have 2 dumbbells, you can lay on the ground and we do chest presses from there. Let's roll through it real quick. So here's our get up. If it's in my left hand, that left ankle is right by my bottom. Right leg's out about 30 or 45 degrees. So is my right arm. So we'll push it up, do a nice little punch, roll up to that forearm, roll all the way up to that hand. We're gonna roll back to that forearm, rolling back to that hand. That's all we're gonna do, a little punch and a crunch. So we'll sit up, crunch all the way up to that forearm, all the way up to that hand, slow on that way back. Now you're gonna want that forearm and that hand to come in handy, especially if that weight gets heavy for you. So pull yourself up slowly and right back down slowly.
Hey, Pete, just T sit-ups. Just the
What's
sit-up
that?
part. Just the sit-up part, I believe.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing, right?
Okay, sorry, I didn't see, I guess.
Yeah, it's just the get up, just the punch and crunch part, right?
Yeah, you got it. My bad.
That's all right. Next one we're gonna do is that clean. We're gonna alternate it. So weight goes right between our feet, right? We'll clean it, rack it up. So if it's in my right hand, I'm stepping back with that right foot. I can tap that knee down and stand up nice and tall. Set it back down and we'll switch hands. Clean, stepping back with that opposite leg. So whatever hand that weight is in is the leg you'll step back with. Last part you're gonna do, if you have bands, we'll do a chest press. Or if you have weights, you can lay on our backs and do a little floor press. Now I'm gonna get a little bit more glute activation by just keeping my hips up nice and high. And just letting those elbows come, the back of my arms tap the ground, push right back up, okay? We'll go through the little nuances as we go through it. Each one will last 60 seconds. We're gonna go through it in 5, 4, we're gonna work on that get up, 3, 2, we're gonna go 30 seconds per side. Starting on my right hand, right heel's by my bottom. Let's do a little punch and crunch all the way up to that hand. Slowly go back to that forearm, all the way back down to that back. Punch and crunch. Always getting this weight pointed towards that ceiling, back to that forearm, back to that back slowly. I'll get one more in here, and then I'm gonna switch it. So we're gonna go 30 seconds on the other side. And here we go. Nice and tall at the top. And you're pushing that forearm into the floor, and that bottom hand being active, pushing that ground down. Pulling yourself back in, way up. Drive through that forearm, drive through that hand, push that ground away. get one more in there. And all the way back down. So if you have 5 reps on that side, 6 reps, whatever it might be, make sure you get the same amount on the opposite side. All right. No big breaks. We're gonna get going in about 5 seconds. Clean, reverse lunge in 5, 4, 3, 2, straddle that weight, square up, clean it, reverse lunge. Let's switch it to the other side. Clean it, reverse lunge. Try to be nice and tall. Do that whole motion. We're not gonna think about twisting today. We're gonna try to keep everything squared up. Square, pop it, keep everything nice and squared up. Because a lot of times we do this, that's okay to twist, but that's not what we're going for today. Keep alternating it. Step, come on back. You're gonna finish on that side you did not start with. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Finding your bands and or dumbbells. Now, if you only have one dumbbell, I guess you could go single for 30 seconds and the other 30 seconds. Or, I forgot, you can do push-ups. That's a full minute. All right, here we go. Choose your poison. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's do it. I'm going hips up, a little chest press. I know we have burpees later for those push-ups too, so. Always a good challenge for the chest today. Anytime you get tired, feel your form starting to break down, take a break. Take 10, 15 seconds off, whatever you might need. Gather yourself back up and then continue for the rest of the time that's there. And you can write down in your notes if you have to break or not. Keep going. Want to take a look. See how you guys are doing. Nice. 3, 2, 1. I love it, guys. Good work. Take a breather. It is warm out here. Nice. All right, so 3 rounds of all this stuff. Laying on the ground, Turkish get-ups. So go ahead, start back on that floor. We're gonna keep you girls moving. And gentlemen, all of you fantastic people who are hanging out. So let's start on the ground. In 5, 4, Turkish get-up position. I'm gonna take a look at you guys for now. So here we go. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Punch and crunch. Roll up to that forearm. Good, Sylvia. Look at that. Roll up to that hand. Very nice, you guys. Professional. Always keeping that weight pointed towards that ceiling. Keep it going. Thanks, Denise. You just owe a couple extra reps. That's all. Yeah, keep that arm straight. Nice, Allison. There you go, Denise. I love it. Brenda, well done. Good. Let's switch hands on that way down. When you're on that bottom position, switch hands. If it's in your left hand, left heel goes by your bottom, punch and crunch up. Timer's going all the way up. Good. Dan, you might want to bring that right arm down closer to your hip. Next time at the bottom position. Yeah, so you finish right there, right? And you can keep that arm straight, roll up to that forearm. Might be a little smoother transition on the way up and down. Good, keep it up, 10 seconds. Good. The weight is easy. Challenge yourself. 3, 2, 1. Good. rest. Take a big breath in, big breath out. All right, alternating cleans, and reverse lunge. Here we go. Big breath. 5, 4, 3, 2. Start with my right hand, squaring up, pop it, step back with that right foot. Stand tall. Finish down here, clean it, pop, step back, switch. Create a lot of tension at this bottom position before I even pull this bell off the ground. You can use your dumbbell or your kettlebell. Just create a lot of tension at that bottom position. Make those glutes fire before you rip that thing off the ground. Nice, keep going. Now come through and watch. Last 20 seconds. You guys should be very strong in these positions. You do a lot of these type of movements. Very nice. Excellent. 5 seconds, my friends. Finish on the side you did not start with. Good, and rest wherever you're at. Nice. Beautiful. All right. Chest presses. We're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do it. Drive those hips up nice and high if you have the 2 dumbbells or kettlebells. This gives you a little bit more posterior action. Core has to work a little bit more than having it all on the floor, as in this position here. Right? Makes the core fire a bit more stability. Remember, we're writing down our reps as we do this. So keep track of how many reps you're doing and write all this stuff down after this round, or sorry, after this exercise. Write down your weight that you're using. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Good, you guys have 30 seconds before we get back after it. So write your numbers down, whatever they might be. 5 get-ups, 6 get-ups, alternating cleans or presses, the total number that you got, maybe 5, maybe 6, maybe 10, whatever that might be, etc. Big breath in, big breath out. We're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's do it. My right arm's up, right heel's by my bottom. Punch and crunch up nice and high. Sit up as tall as you can. Push that ground away from you. Control that weight on the way up. Control it on the way down. Don't let gravity just pull you in. One more here. Finish it out. Let's switch sides and roll right into it. Just match the number that you just got on the other side. All right. And rest, my friends. Do the last time with those cleans. Reverse lunges. Give yourself about 10 more seconds. Ready, Standing up tall, straddle your weight. Always return it back to that same position. 3, 2, 1, square up as if we're doing a squat. Rack it, step back, come back in. Set it down the way we picked it up. Switch it. Good leg workout for you. You get a squat and you get a lunge in there. Keep that weight nice and close to the body on the way up from that clean position. Shouldn't sway away from you. Think about a nice straight line from A to B. Connecting that line from between your ankles back up to that shoulder. Finish on the side you did not start with. All right. Here we go to our chest presses. Give yourselves about another 10 seconds. Woo, warm. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, hips up. Let's do it. Slow on that way down. Resist gravity. Work that eccentric position. Drive it back up. Squeeze the glutes. Make sure those guys are firing. My glutes are getting a little tired, actually. Just by driving through my heels, keep my hips up, and really trying to activate through my glutes. We're going to take a look at the time. You guys have 3, 2, and rest. Excellent. Woo. All right. Get a minute and a half off. We've got 3 exercises left. Throw your weights aside or just gently put them somewhere else. We've got some 30 seconds continuous work coming up for us for 3 rounds. All right, it's a minute and a half per round, 4.5 minutes total. Then we're done with this nice little workout. We'll have a good stretch, but first let's focus on what's next. So jumping jack burpee. So let's have issues with this one. We gave you some modifications, and I just thought of another one after we talked last week. So you're still working on your push-up. Do your push-up. Maybe work on our brace. We can just step forward, pull our chest up into that nice bottom position where we were earlier today. Okay, this is like that position where we push against our elbows against the knees. Put our hands back to the floor, step back, do your push-up again, work on bracing through your core. Try not to round over. Try to keep that cylinder nice and tight. So that'll be your modification instead of the push-up to the jumping jack position, okay? You know who I'm talking to. Try it out, see if that works better for you. Go slow, go in control. The next one we're gonna do, going to the floor. We love our bikes. So low back stays smashed, opposite elbow, opposite knee. Send that leg out as much as possible. And you know, that leg can go higher if it's hard to keep that low back flat on the ground there. So we'll do 30 seconds of bikes. Last thing we'll do, 30-second planks. No wrist issues, go up nice and high. I'm gonna go to my fists. For some of the other folks who might have wrist issues, go to your forearms, plank in that position. All right, I spoke enough, and you had 2 minutes of rest. So let's giddy up, my friends. Let's go. We're gonna start in that little jumping jack position in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do it. We'll go jumping jack, come down to the floor, do a nice push up. Okay, jump up however you want to. You can always walk the feet up. Do a jumping jack there. Walk the feet back. You don't like jumping jacks, we can do that little dance step, right? Different ways of doing that. I believe all of you who have been with us for this past year and some change know all our little tricks for our modifications. So 3, 2, 1, right back to your backs. Let's get right into those bikes. You can ride a slow bike like me. Job is to really keep that low back smashed on the ground, right? Use the hands on the back of the head. Help support, just right behind your ears. You're not holding your head per se. 3, 2, 1. Roll over to that belly. Let's hold that plank position. Shoulder blades go back in your back pocket. Squeezing the glutes, squeezing the legs. Let's see that nice long plank for you guys. Next round, I'm gonna come and peek through. Less than 10 seconds. We got 5, 4, till we go to that burpee. 3, 2, let's go. I wanna see you guys do it now. Burpee with a jumping jack. Here it is. Transition quick. Very nice. Good work, guys. Beautiful. 10 seconds left in this exercise. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Go under your backs. Rolling right into those bicycles. Right into those bicycles. Take your time. Go slow. Maybe the last 10 seconds, we'll speed it up. Have a little speed race. Big breath in, big breath out. Here you go. Last 10 seconds. Let's get there to that sprint. Let's go the quick one. Quick, 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 quick. There you go. Still extend those legs out there. Still that smooth position. 3, 2, we're going that plank position. Let's roll. Roll to those bellies. Hold that plank. Come on. I know it's a good challenge. Good. Think about pulling those shoulder blades back in your back pocket. Beautiful, Allison. Good work, you guys. Look at that. Picture perfect. Picture perfect. Nice, Sylvia. Dana looking amazing. Denise said I'd say something about you, but I can't see you. I know you're there. I know you're there. Good. All right. Push up. Burpee. 3, 2. Last round. I'm doing it with you. Come on, let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Keep it going. Keep it going. Back down. We only got 10 seconds left. Finish it out. This is where we get to push the tempo. We're going to lay in our backs in 3, 2, 1. Let's go right down in there. Bike it up. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Last 10 seconds. We'll speed it up. Nice and easy. There you go. Let's speed it up for the last 10 seconds. Let's go. Push that tempo. 3, 2, 1. Roll up to your bellies. Hold that plank position. Hold it nice and long through that spine. Squeeze those glutes. Activate them. Squeeze those quads. Keep everything tight. Only for 30 seconds. 10 seconds left. Tight, tight, tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Nice. Whew. Well, I'm sweating. I even missed a round. Just watching you. Nice work, everybody. You guys doing a fantastic job. I should just jump in the pool, huh? That's nice. Don't be jealous.
No,
I'm so jealous.
I got my own pool. No big deal. All right. Whew. Let's go to that little cat-cow position. See, you too can have a kiddie pool next to your workout. All right, here we go. Arch up nice and high. Get a nice little stretch on that upper back. Let's go to that cow position. Arch it. Oh. And bring it down. Arch it. And back down. Arch it. And back down. Arch. Down. One more time. Arch. And back down. All right. Let's go to that beautiful child pose position. Sitting on those heels, knees out nice and wide. Let's come on down to those forearms. Let that chest sink to the ground, head sink to the ground. Let that head relax. That low back stretch with a tight low back. Let's come on up from there. Let's get a little pigeon pose. Get stretch on those glutes. Nice work today, guys. You guys are killing it. Bring it back up. Let's switch to the other side. Good, let's roll into that down dog position. We do a lot of those today. But keep at it. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Plank it. Let's hold that position though. Let's just hold it. Push your head through your shoulders. Try to be nice and long. Think about pushing that ground down with your hands. So you can push your head through your shoulders. Doesn't have to be super hard push, but just kind of activate the shoulders to push your head through. Adam says, push your head through the window. That's what he means. Good. Let's pull up your right heel. Just let that right heel come up. Put all that pressure on your left heel. So right heel's up, left heel is down. Just focusing on the left side. And switch. Drive that right heel into the floor. Let that left heel come up. Push that knee back behind you to get more of that hamstring stretch. Good. Let's put both heels back on the ground. Slowly lower yourself down in the kneeling position. And we're gonna go to a lunge. Let's go. Step forward, one leg. Bring in that nice hip flexor stretch. So push that hip forward. See if you get that nice stretch here. Try to keep your torso upright, right? The more I slouch over, the less I feel it here and in my belly. So the higher I can keep my body. We're gonna bring that arm up and back for a little extra love in here. And if you need to come off it, come off it. And you go back into it. For some of us, it's a tough stretch. All right, good. Let's switch it up to the opposite side. Lunge. Push that hip forward. Reach up, reach back. Good. And let's come off it. All right. You guys are free to go. Hopefully I didn't.
Thank you.
We'll see what happens. Oh, we're still there. Yeah, I'm down to 10%. Woohoo! We made it.
Have a good day.
Sylvia.
I'm just like,
Is it hot
over
there?
Good luck. Good luck preparing for Switzerland, girl.
well, I'll see you